Hey guys, welcome to another episode in the deep playthrough of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. In the previous episode ending, we already landed over there straight ahead on the island of Nevis, one of the two islands in the St Kitts and Nevis or something like that island group. But then once I touched down, or shortly thereafter, the game crashed, which was pretty annoying. So I loaded up the previous save. I could also just start from over there on the airfield, just create a new flight plan, but then I wasn't sure whether I would be at the same time of day where the where we were actually. So I decided to load the last save, which was like 15 minutes or so back in that direction. So I flew back here and now started the recording. Hopefully we have some continuity as regards to the time compared to the previous episodes, time of day, and hopefully the game will not crash again once I touch down over there, but we'll just have to see. At least it's another landing in the TBM for me. So that's good practice. Bit of training is something I can surely use. I've been having very messy landings past couple of episodes. I'm still not sure what the flap speed is. Flaps extended. Takeoff landing configuration 122. Holy shit. Holy shit. We're losing way too much speed. I accidentally climbed. We're also a bit high, I would say. Oh shit. I'm totally at the wrong angle. I'm such an idiot. I'm gonna drop some speed till 122 like now, and immediately extending the flaps, extending the gear. Hopefully we will still make it. Holy shit, I'm still totally in the incorrect angle. By the way, landing configuration is of course one more setting. Oh, alright, again I'm totally screwing it up. I mean, you can call this what you want, but in my book this seems to be way too high. Alright, let's do a little prayer. I'm fine with this. Holy shit, you can really land this plane pretty steep. That was a pretty steep descent. But the good thing is that reverse propeller pitch, you can really take the speed out of this plane very quickly. You really can work with quite short airstrips in this plane. Despite it looks like a pretty big plane.
PH Rombbb 8, turn next taxiway.
Yeah, I didn't see any taxiway here.
PH Rombbb 8, contact ground on 121.6.
There are no taxiways here. I find that a bit weird. Unless that is a taxiway over there. Yeah, let's check that out. I was curious about that last time as well.
PH Rombbb 8 Acknowledge. Last transmission.
Oh shit, this, oh shit, no, no, no. We are almost driving into the sea. Really weird. Alright, I'm trying to back up. Not working. The weird thing is that, oh shit, no.
PH Rombbb 8 acknowledge. Last transmission.
The weird thing
Going
is
to 121.6 PH ROM 88.
that the corner to the left was much sharper than to the right, it seemed. This right bend really got me all the way to the sea, which previously I could really almost do like a U-turn on the taxi strip, on the width of the runway itself when I landed over there, that to the left. It's in the left direction. Anyways, they are telling me to get to a taxi strip, and I assume there should be one, because I assume it's not good practice to just turn around your plane and oh, by the way, maybe I'm not sure what I just said about the right U-turn being wider than the left one, because maybe I also took a left one over there or not. No, that was the right one. Anyways, I don't see any exit, so probably on this airstrip it is procedure that you land and that you then just use the airstrip itself as your taxi lane. Turn around and just taxi, do your thing. It's all a bit awkward over here. I don't even see a parking. Probably we'll have to take off from that side anyway, so let's just get to the other side. I mean, the wind is, we are now downwind, and we want to take off in headwind. And the reason why I'm also want to check a parking spot is I want to briefly get out and check the island a bit before flying on. Ah, there's the parking. Man, accidentally putting this plane in reverse is way too easy. There should be some lockout or something. Oh, what kind of a plane is that? I don't even recognize that plane. Right, this whole taxiing is quite sluggish in this one. You either go too fast or you go too slow or you put it in reverse. It is just messing about. By the way, one thing I should not forget. And that is... Ah, there is a taxiway. No, there's not. I should not forget to fuel the airplane. Still not sure whether it's true that the right corner is wider than the left one. Ah, you actually have two ways out. Let's take this one. Just for variety's sake. Like so. And also just for fun, shut down the airplane and see if we get that mission accomplished screen. Maybe that's good for my stats.
Oral warning, okay.
Alright, how do we put this one off? It goes off by itself when you put it in the mode over there. And then we do like so. Yes, you do get a screen after landing. What the hell is this? Total 58. Right, what does that even mean? Is that my plane? Is that my personal flight time? I think it's my personal 58 hours. Let's just continue. Before I do anything, before this menu disappears again, that I had that happen before, let's put some fuel in there. Or maybe we can do that through the ATC menu, but I cannot use that without power. Very tiring. Like so. Tune grounds. 7 taxi to parking and fueling options. Ground services. Request pushback.
Ground PHROM 88 requesting pushback.
Ground PHRM 88 no pushback tub is available to answer your request.
Okay.
Alright, I have no idea how that works with pushback. This is the first time I've used that function.
Ground PHROM 88 requesting pushback.
Ground PHRM 88 no pushback tub is available to answer your request.
Alright, so there are no, apparently. Can I then get some gasoline? Request taxi to parking.
Ground PHROM 88 taxi to parking.
PHRM 88 taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway cross runway 10.
Alright, I still don't see that taxiway. Let's check that out quickly. Is there a taxiway? Is this the taxiway?
PHRM 88, did you copy?
No, this is a regular way. I say there is no taxiway.
Ground PHROM 88 say again.
Alright, I am going to...
PHRM 88 taxi to general aviation parking via taxiway cross runway 10.
Alright, fine. I'm going to do it the unimmersive way. Here we go. Very simple. 75%. And we
PHRM 88, did you copy?
are good to go, I would say. Anywho, let's get out. Oh, I must not forget to put up the flaps once I take off. See what we have here. Quite some cool liveries. You see more and more liveries in the game. This is actually a pretty cool plane. What the hell is this? Of course still way too little liveries. I'm really waiting for the live AI traffic liveries. That would be amazing to see real life airliner liveries. Alright, this plane I'm totally unfamiliar with. What the hell is this? I've never seen it. It has wings on top. Whoa. CT Supralights. Alright. I must have been blind in the menu, or my memory must be like Swiss cheese with a lot of holes in it. I don't remember seeing this plane. This one, of course, I do remember, with the annoying bug that it clips through the ground. But goddammit, it is a cool model. Too bad this is the clipped wing version. Doesn't look good at all. They cut off the elliptic curve of the wing here, which is for added agility, but yeah. It is such a beautiful plane with its classical shapes. Anyways, it is almost, it's not that late. I think it is around, I don't know, 9 o'clock UTC time over here now. I'm not sure what that local time is, but I think around, I don't know, 6 o'clock in the evening or something. It's already really becoming dark, and I don't want to fly in the dark because then I really cannot see anything. So I hope there is a way to speed up time in this game. Probably what I will have to do is just get to the main menu, and I can immediately check out that plane I was wondering about, that I never saw, just that standing over there in the main menu. But then I will just create a new flight plan from the morning from Nevis, this airfield, and then up to Nassau Bahamas. Then we skip the night at least, unless there is another way. I don't know. The only thing I don't like about that is that, yeah, I don't have the live weather anymore. Of course now it's also not really live anymore, I guess, because I've saved the game, then I quit for like a day, then I booted it up again, so then you lose your real-time weather synchronization, I would guess. But probably it's still historical live weather as it was during that day. I'm not sure how that works, but if I just randomly start a new flight plan now, maybe it's daytime over there. No idea what the time is over there. 1 second, I'm checking it out. So Martinique local time. Currently it is 6 o'clock in the evening. Yeah, approximately 9 something, 10 o'clock UTC time. Alright, and let me Google one other thing. NSFS speed up time. Oh my god, so annoying. 1 second, I'm just reading it. Yeah, there is a way to speed up the time with sim rates, but as far as I see it now quickly, it is quite hard to... You can just press the R in the control key or something, and then plus or minus can speed up time, but yeah, I don't want to mess it up like that. I have no idea how to set it back to ×1 regular time passing. So because I can speed it up and then get through the night quickly, but then I have to get it back to normal. No idea how to do that. So what I will do now is I will just go to the main menu and just start a flight plan in the morning. And also check out that airplane. Alright. What plane was that? It was a propeller plane? With wings up high? Ah, it's this one. Alright. Not sure I ever saw that one. Or at least it didn't really make an impression. I could check it out sometime. And this one as well. I thought it was mostly the Cessnas that had wings on top. Like these two. Or 3. Or 4. Or 5 Cessnas. And of course also the Slim has it as well. Alright, anyways, let's quickly get back going. We were over here, and then we were pretty sure we are over here. Yes, I think this is Guadeloupe. This is Dominica or something. No, this is Martinique. No, this is Martinique. This is Guadeloupe, I think. And this is Nevis, St Kitts and Nevis. Just wonder what this island is. 1 second. Just curious. Right, this is Montserrat. And over there, Antigua, I think, is the one to the right. And then over here is Guadeloupe. Anyways, we are currently over here. So let's start from over there. Let's put our same destination, ultimate destination. Yeah, I first have to put some more fuel in the plane. Let's do the 75% that we had. Also, what I'm doing is putting in some minuscule chance that we will have a failure. I mean, that can also happen in real life. It is very small. It is like 0.00%, but it does add to the realism, I find. Something could break down. Like so. This is okay. now we have a wider circle of where we can fly, I guess. Like this is the range. And where we want to go is Nassau, over there. Arrival, I think it is ramp 26 or something for the small ones. Yeah, medium, smallest. Yeah, and then time of day. Let's start early. Maybe it's even sunrise is maybe beautiful. 6:30 we will be up very early. And then what kind of weather? Yeah, let's do light weather indeed, if that is possible. Yeah, I don't think it's possible if you change the time, but anyways. Ah, it's the weather can, maybe they do log it, whatever the weather was at the time, and that you can then fly it. It's pretty cool actually. Probably they do, because then you can also, if a big nature event happens, like a hurricane or anything at a specific date, afterwards you can select that date and fly through that weather condition, I guess. Anyways, we are good to go, I would say. Alright, back where we left off, only another time of day. And let's get back in the air on our way to Saba. That is the next objective, one of the most dangerous airports in the world, as far as I understand. Again, I find it a little bit annoying that how I'm parked. I have no idea how to taxi away from here unless we can do a reverse, but reverse is very finicky with braking because the plane will flip over backwards super easily. But it is what it is. For now I will also leave the checklist more or less a little bit for what it is. I will just take off. Of course doing the correct steps, but I won't be check marking each item on the on this menu, because also a lot of those entries in, for instance, the before starting the engine checklist, the engine start, inside inspection, there is a lot of duplication on it. So anyways, so the same items popping up in multiple checklists. We will be checking how this is all set, fuel set, manual, that's fine. I'm not really sure about that auxiliary boost pump. Do we need it? Let's put it on. I will put it to auto, these two both later. AP trim. Let's just put it to on. Already, I'm not sure whether you already have to put it to on now, but I'm doing it anyways.
TOS system test. Okay.
We do electricity, navigation light. Let's put it on. Taxi landing, not really needed in this weather. Furthermore, let's put on the Garmin. Let's check the trim. There's no indicator to see whether you're leveled with the trim, which is really yeah, stupid in my book. Just put a little line here or something in the middle. yeah, this airplane for the rest actually is pretty easy, it seems. We put in the inertia separator so that if there are any rocks or foreign I'm not sure whether what it stands for. I think it's inertia separator, but it's for like hail and rocks and dirt not entering the engine. It will be separated, but cannot imagine it's called inertia separator. So we do TPM 930 in Earth sep. Oh my god, it's so annoying. Google and stuff on a mobile phone. It's crazy. Inertial separator. Probably it has to do with that rocks or something are more inertial than air or something, and then they drop into a bucket instead of being sucked into the engine. I have no idea, but anyways, that one is on for now. We can put it off once we are in the air. I would say pretty good to go. Ignition auto, fine by me. Right, once the gas generator, that's the NG, is at like 13 or something, I think I'm supposed to throttle to taxi. And now the exhaust temperature needs to get to the intermediary turbocharger temperature or something, needs to get to 400, 500 or something. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think everything is running fine. The prop RPM is a bit low, of course. That could make sense. Alright, parking brake.
Oral warning, okay.
Alright, I guess we are pretty good to go. Tune. Oh, no, not really. I want to see. It's annoying that it's not persistent. I have to set that all the time. I want to see the wind, obviously. Why isn't that on by default? Alright, wind is coming from the eastern direction, southeastern direction. And that means we will probably be taking off on runway 10. That's also where we landed earlier. So here we go. Taxi to parking and fuel options. Request taxi for takeoff options. Ground services. And there is no fuel here. Alright, let's just request taxi, depart south.
Ground PHROM 88 ready to taxi departure to the south.
PHROM 88 taxi to and hold short of runway 10 using taxiway.
Alright, let's see if we can get...
120.5 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 10 using taxiway PHROM 88.
Alright, this worked. Was of course a bit tricky. I didn't really knew what was behind me. There was nothing. So, oh, hitting the timer. Anyways. Man, this taxiing is so annoying. Here we go. Going over the grass, I think, is not really an issue here because we were actually parked on the grass as well over there. And there are vehicles blocking our taxiway. And a bus crashing in. And here we are, holding short.
Tower PH ROM 88 ready at runway 10 departure to the south.
PH ROM 88 altimeter tree 0.00 wind 135 at 14. Departure to the south approved.
30.
Cleared for takeoff runway 10.
Like so.
Cleared for takeoff runway 10 PH ROM 88.
Man, this taxiing. Here we go. Right, I would say we are lined up good enough. Handbrake on. I'm going to put off the inertial separator as well. Looks quite clean this runway. In the next episode we will be continuing the trek towards Saba and eventually the Bahamas, checking out the Caribbean. Let's check out the weather. It looks pretty nice. Yeah, not really an eventful episodes, but yeah, that also happens during longer treks. There are also downtimes. This was a good example of a downtime episode. Oh, let's put this one off. Anyways, hope to see beautiful stuff in the next episodes. Hope to see you there. For the meantime, do not forget, always do keep on gaming. See you later.